Every business owner is very interested in the volume of sales that they're making on their website or in their business in general. And sales hopefully will go up and up and up. Sometimes they can go down as well, of course. Now, the interesting thing about this is that sales can often go up and down as the result of factors which are beyond your control. So, for example, if there's a World Cup on, then lots of people tend to watch television. That might affect sales. If there's really hot weather in a particular country, people tend to go outside. Maybe that might affect sales as well. How do you know whether the sales patterns that you're seeing relate to the bigger picture, or if it's just something to do with your store or the particular items that you're selling? So the way you do this is you use the RomanCart index reports. So we can see the screen here. This is just the login page for RomanCart. If I scroll down a bit, you'll see a set of reports at the bottom here. These two graphs here, these are the RomanCart index reports. And it's very simple. They use aggregated data to show trends by location on how sales should be performing. So you can see in this top report here, this is set to the United Kingdom at the moment, and you can see February, March, April, May, June, and you can see the way the curve moves across the time scale. Obviously July here, this is being recorded in July, so this is the current month, but that will move as sales are made. So you can see if your graph up here in this case matches the rough pattern down here. In fact, it's doing better because you can see there in June in this particular store it ramps up a bit there, whereas in the aggregated data June is making less sales there. So this store wouldn't be too unhappy at all with that. But if you had a long-term trend and it was going down, for example, then you might want to look at this graph here and see if that was happening there as well. Or of course, if it's going up, then you can look at this and see if sales in general are going up as well. And it's also interesting, you can select various different countries here. Let's take Australia. And it's also interesting to have a look at other countries and see what's happening in those countries too. Particularly if you're a business where you're selling to multiple locations, then it can be interesting to see if those sales to those countries are going to be affected by some kind of bigger picture shift in sales. It is interesting because you can see as you look through these reports that different countries have different trends. I hope you can see that this is an absolutely invaluable tool to marketing and business in general. And of course this information is only available in RomanCart. You're not going to get this on any other cart because they simply wouldn't have the information to show you. This is a real advantage of using a system like RomanCart, where you can see bigger picture trends and you can use that to your advantage to understand your own sales figures.